I have a great system for you today, and it's going to be based on our bridge theory. Watch this.
Okay.
Now, it starts very simply. So for those of you who are afraid of the 0.7 out, we got a system for you. Okay. You're only going to start with $66 on the inside. And you'll be like, wait a minute, David, haven't tables reduced their minimums? Yes, they have, but wait for it. There's a little bit of an investment, okay? We don't want you to start too low. We still want to do a little bit of regression potentially, but check this out. Now, if it's a 0.7, you're out 66 bucks. So it's a $66 investment per shooter, at least initially, times 10. This is a $600 to $700 buy-in, right? Now, any inside number is going to pay you $21. What you're going to do is you're just going to throw in a quarter to the dealer and say, take me to 110 inside. Look at this. We're going to press the entire inside 2 units to 110. Now, hopefully your dealer, being the smart dealer that he is, can just use what he has here, you see? And I'm showing this to you for those dealers who are like, oh my God, Dave, it's a lot of work. No. Look. See what I got here? Just use the checks. Now I have 110, okay? It's right.
Can we get in some change?
Oh yeah, so that's right. You get based on that, you get 2 change because you don't need all of it, all right? But if you just use it, boom, you can set it up. It's that simple. Now, here's the thing. If you're just starting out of the system, now what you want to do is you want to get any one of these numbers is going to pay $35, and then, check this out, you go to 64 across, okay? And what we figured out is you're in $8, okay? So all you need is 2 numbers, and you go to 64 across. So check this out. You can just use the checks, and that way the dealer doesn't have to work so hard if they, you know what I mean? Look, you see, did you see this? Did you see the buttery?
Yep.
You see how it's, you know what I mean? And then look at this. You put this in the rack, and you're in $8. I told you the bridge is going to dictate the action. Here's how I want you guys to be thinking about this, to be honest with you. You ready? Because we want to create opportunity at the casino, right? We don't always have to regress so much. So there's another opportunity here to kind of lean into the roll, and that's where we let the money dictate how we interact with the table, wherever you are in your budget. So if you're ahead of your budget, right, if you have an extra $100 or $200, lean in, give yourself that opportunity to win, unless you're just trying to grind out some time, grind out some quick wins, and you're basically John, Pro Caps John, so that you're just kind of hanging out. That's a different end goal.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm telling you now. Watch this. So if you're up a little money, you don't have to regress so dramatically. So instead, okay, you collect your $21. You still throw in your quarter. Okay, watch this again. We're going to go to 110. You see this? For those dealers out there, so, less whining. Look, 20, 25, 2 change, and look at this, you got 110. Okay, now, if one of these hits, right, you go to 96 across, you see, 96 across, okay, boom. It's so crazy. You just have the person give, look, we got it going on. Now watch this. And you take this, you put it in rack. Now, you notice like you're only putting $50 back in the rack. So now you're in a little money, which is fine, but you're leaning into the game a little bit, trying to create a little opportunity quick, and you have 96 across, gives you all the numbers. This solves one of Dennis's big issues. He likes to have all the numbers, and I want you to have all the numbers, you see? Now, you could also do this if you happen to be on a $15 table and you can't regress to $10. This is the third option. Now you're winning. You're up $400 or $500. You've doubled your ammo. And now you know what you do? You throw in a quarter, right? Because the quarter's easy. Keeps them, say, hey, here's my quarter. Give me 110, okay? Give me 110. Now look what we got going on right here. So here, let me just do this. Let me just do this. And now you could just stay here. Nothing says you got to go in it. You could just power press and collect once, and you're out.
Hyper aggressive, yeah.
You could power press, collect once, your triple Lux, and you're out. You get all your money. Look at this. If this 5 hits at 60, and then the next hit's $84, you got all your money, dude. You see what I'm saying? I mean, most of your money. Our math is not exact because it's not supposed to be completely about the math. If you're don't come to Vegas for the math.
80.
Let's do this. Let me give you $600.
Okay. Is that the recommended buy-in?
That's the recommended buy-in. I don't think you need much. And now a casino's going to come out and say, look at us. Look at the great idea we had. No. Okay, we're going to go 66 inside. There's for you, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna set these up here. All right, and we're going to do this. Now remember, if you want to deal like David, we have a craps course on the CQ Nexus. Learn to be a craps dealer. It's just that easy. Okay, I don't even know where that word comes from. That is a word, isn't it? It's an expression, the whole shebang. Let's call it the shebang. The shebang. 6 hard way. It's a hard start 6.
Oh, you're in the not so much crowd?
Yeah, I know. I'm more with the hard 10 crowd, dude. I hang with the hard 10 crowd.
I want to say something, but
I know exactly what not to say, but he can't say it on YouTube. Anyways, it's a long story. It's a long story, right? 3 craps, ace deuce. It's a 3. They can't see the dice.
I can't.
Oh, it's another 3. It's an ace deuce money, and you could be using our dice roll tracker on the app 99. If you have the app, you could be using the dice roll tracker, and you're gonna now watch this.
I'm throwing a quarter.
You're throwing in a quarter, and look at this. This goes there.
Take my bets to 110.
And it's just this easy. You see this? See these dealers? Now watch this. I'm going to give you 2 because I feel like I've done this a few times. And then this is 30. See that?
Wow.
And dealers are always complaining about, oh my God, you know what I mean? Because they just don't. They can just work with the checks. They're right there. All the checks are right there, right in front of you. It's that easy. 4 easy. It's hard 10. Oh God, I thought that was good. 8 easy. It's a 5-8 skate, and don't be late on 8. Now watch this.
You reacting?
You can't see the dice, but everybody. Okay, so there's 35. Now, are you going to go to 96 or 64?
I'm going to go 64 because it's the first one.
Because that's the first one. See, he's just focused. He's got his plan. He's come to the casino with the plan, and so he's going to stay with the plan. You see what I'm saying? You see how easy that is?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, so just that easy. And there's your money. We're going to be calling this the shebang. Wait, what the hell are we calling this?
Shebang, yeah, that's what you said.
The shebang? The whole shebang. We're going to call this the shebang. I feel like that's a great word.
Shebang?
At this point, we've done so many systems. It could be called anything. 5-5 and no field. And now,
just the regular power press.
It's just power press and collect. Because look at this. Going a quarter. You know what I mean? Or you could take the very first same bet and now you're up money.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Now you're out. But,
I feel like,
Dennis feels like he's going to be aggressive, dude. He likes to, when he's spanking it, he leaves a mark. That just so you know.
What are you saying?
6 hard way. Look at that. It's a winner. He came out on a hard 6, and he took another hard 6 to win, everybody.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, I'm just talking about dice, dude. Just having a normal, casual conversation, then. That's all. Did you see the butter on that one?
I don't know.
Did everybody see the butter? That was some butter on that. You know what's funny? Whenever my hands hurt, and my arthritis acts up, I actually deal better. 8 easy 8. It's a 5 tray because we're rolling in the hay. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. It's a 6 easy. It's a 4 deuce. Says you might be loose. Okay, here it is. Look at this. This is 35. He's collecting that, and now he's in the money. Look at this. You're doing great. You need a 2 for the small. Yo 11. Here we go, Dennis, for the 7. 6-1. They say you're done, son.
Make sure to mark that one, dude.
Yeah, we'll mark that one, dude. Here, put that right in the middle. That's for that's the casino marks that one. That's hey, we win. Yeah.
But I'm out because I collected 35.
Yeah, no, I know. You got out. I mean, it's literally just absolute. It's once again another genius system delivered straight to your house. And we're off. We follow the puck. Okay, same dice, new dice.
Same dice is fine.
Oh, he didn't want to see me dump the whole bowl. I was gonna do it, dude. I was gonna do it. All right, here comes the shebang. For all the money, shebang, it's a 7. It's a winner. I mean, right on the come out roll. Well, 3 craft. 8.
That's your superstition.
That is my 8 easy.
Why are you asking me? Why are you reacting?
I don't like to roll. I don't like to see a lot of naturals. I like to go straight to the numbers, dude. Straight to the numbers. Yeah, a lot of 7. People are like, well, you're rolling the 7s away. I'm like, nah, I think you're setting them up. I think you're setting up. You're foreshadowing. You're foreshadowing what's coming. 9 El Centro. It's a neener. And, all right, so here it is. There's the $21. Now watch this. There's a quarter. There's a quarter. You know what I mean? I got, what the hell do I got here? I got 30 there. I got 25 there. I could just give you no, wait, is that, how the hell did that work out? No.
You're supposed to just give me
I forgot. Yeah, $2 change. But you see how I used it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I sort of looked a little bit like a break-in dealer there, but hell.
It's
You know
okay.
what I mean? It's okay. It's okay. 8 easy, a 6 deuce, 8 and skate. That's the winner on the pass line. Taking pay on the line. Now watch this. $35. Would you like to go up, or would you like to go to 96 across or 64, sir?
Just for the sake of doing something different, because they saw the 64, we're gonna go 96.
Let's go 96. Look at him. Look at him. And then when you do that, we all yell out shebang. How about that, huh? Wouldn't that be cool? That would be fun. Everybody yells out shebang. Here, give me $3, will you? See, now, you dealers out there, you know, you can do that. Look at the rack. See what they got. They got the $3 for you. Look at you. Have your 96. You see what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
That's why you always work with the player. You don't have to squeeze everything into like a little tight little box, unless you like tight little boxes, and then that's something else.
You know what?
By the way, 8-8 hard way, a square pair. Listen here, I was at the end of an interview the other day. I was literally in the last seconds, and there was no innuendos uttered by David. David had 0 innuendos, and bam, right at the very end, the last second, I managed to squeeze one in, dude. I squeezed one in.
Well, you need to. I mean, I feel like you would explode if you did.
I know. It's just it's like, I don't know, it's my reason for existence. 7. That is a 7 out. Outie and a boutie. Yeah, outie, that's an ouchie, and outie and a ouch. Okay, well, but, you know, here, let me set up the 66. But that's the thing. You leaned into the opportunity.
Yeah.
You didn't lose a lot.
I mean, personally, I would have probably done the 64 again. But I wanted to.
You wanted to show them?
Something else. Yeah.
Yeah, show them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are you sure? These dice are the ones that are doing it for you. Man, I was gonna pull out the make 'em all thing, but I don't think we need to. 8 easy 8. I don't think that's the thing today. Okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and mark it for you. There you go. Boom.
Oh.
There's one down. Look at that. Look at buddy. You got the 8. Congratulations. All right. Let's see how many numbers. But so far, you're at least getting out, sort of. Or you're getting to the next part of the 10 easy. It's a 6-4. It's a
That's
10. You got it. 7. How about that? What's center? That's in the center. How you doing now, buddy? Huh? Here, give me another 66. Look at you with the right exact change. You know what I'm saying? I think there's like user error here at this point. You know what I mean? I feel like this is the coldness. 2 craps. It's aces. It's 2 tots. Oh, I gotta unmark these. Yeah, because we're on a new roll. Good catch, buddy. 6 easy. Yeah, when you're at the casino, make sure to correct all their mistakes, everybody. You don't want
but we're not at the casino.
Don't let them overpay you for anything.
Surveillance
God
is
forbid.
YouTube comments, and YouTube
Surveillance.
comments are.
Listen, surveillance doesn't know anything, dude.
No, I'm saying our surveillance is the YouTube comments.
Oh, that's true. And they'll be like, listen, Harry, you left the 8 and 10, you bastard. I know, that's true. 7, that's a 4 trace, 7 away. But that's exactly why we limit our exposure, because every now and then a dentist is going to show up and 0.7 the shit out of the table. You know what I'm saying?
Says you out of all people?
I know, it says me. I have yet to get a roll. I'm buying in. By the way, October 4th, we have a goal group that's meeting up. You got to come in at least $2,000. 6 easy, a 5-1, and out on the 6 easily. We expect it to be a pretty exciting day. You know what I'm saying?
You expect it?
But if you're interested in being part of that group, let us know. I'm putting it out there in the YouTube universe, dude.
Okay.
There might be 1 or 2 people, but it's October 4th. We're going to start a casino quest. We're going to go for dinner. 8 easy 8. It's going to be a comp. All right, so there's the 8, right? And then here we go, 25, 25. And this is. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to cut out the payout. That's usually it's good to have a payout. All right, I got it correct. There it is. Okay. 6 is still the point.
Wow, you were looking at all that money. You're like, what happened?
I was just confused, dude. I was absolutely, which is looking for a couple numbers, please, for the love of all that's holy. Shebang. Let's shebang it. Let's shebang it. 10 hard way, and it's a 5. Look at you, buddy. Oh.
Why you sound so depressed at the 5, dude?
Well, at least because I thought it was gonna be something else. Dude. It worked out. Okay, 35. Now look.
Now
64. Dude.
I'm only doing this.
Uh-oh.
Not because of the bridge. I'm doing this just so they see all the different scenarios. Just keep it at 110.
Ooh, wow, aggressive. Okay, here. That it'd have been nice to explain that to me. And
well,
here
you didn't let me.
I jumped the gun.
You didn't let me.
So here, 110.
Yeah, you gotta give me $35.
I know. By the way, what the hell? How did I end up with all this money?
Because the 4, you didn't take down the 4. So if you put that on the 6, you have 110 now. Put this on the 6.
Oh, I see. Here we go, back to 30. All right. So what he's doing is he's keeping it
Now
to 110.
you shouldn't do it this way if you should only do
Because-
this if you're up.
But that's the third scenario. He's hoping he's going to roll some numbers. 6 the hard way. Hard 6. It's a 2-tree
So I got a power, right?
and a small. Yeah, you got a power. So there's 35. And now he's going to go to $66. Look at that, buddy. All right, so now we're off.
Yeah.
And you rolled the 6. You've only rolled, you rolled just right here. Boom. But you don't have the 4 and 10. That's the takeaway. A little bit of a takeaway. 8 easy, 6 deuce, 8. Okay. But this is the other scenario.
Yeah.
Right?
For
All
sure.
right, so now we're on the 8.
Trying to show all the scenarios.
And now I could, see that? It was more of a margarine kind of thing.
Margarine?
Yep. I don't think there's not a lot of margarine out there. At 5-5 and no field. All right, so here we go.
Quarter.
Here it is.
Actually, not a quarter, 60.
No. He's going to go to 60, so we're just going to do that. There it is, $60. And now we're looking for really a 5 or a 6, and not only is he out, a 10. That's the problem, see? Because $0. No shebang for you. 5! There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Now, here's what I would do. You see what I'm saying? Watch this. Watch
Come
this.
down
Watch
on the
this.
one number.
No. You don't have to come down. But you know, you can give yourself a 4 and 10. You know what you could do is if
Just
it's a
come down.
$10 table, look at this, and then drop me $1 and put 75 in the rack. And now look at this. You see, this is why you would have David with you, because David can make these kinds of high-level decisions. You know what I'm saying? Did you see how that was? You put the 3 greens in the rack.
Listen.
You take, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit of genius right there. No?
I agree with him, but the way he said it was just fucking hilarious.
I mean, the high level, yeah, because that's what you need. Some high level thinking on a craps table, dude. Look at that. Oh, see that? 4 easy. Look at that. Look.
Buy for a quarter.
So we got the, 2, 3, 4, 5, see? Now we're going to buy him for a quarter. Imagine that. You can just buy him, just be like, hey. All right, there we go. All right. This isn't, right, so far we're just off to the races a little bit. Yo, 11. 11, that's an once. On the this high level 5-5, a fever. Nothing but a believer. Ready? So give me a drop in nickel. We're going to go to 1 1/4, right? You want a power press or you want the same one?
Well, I didn't know what was on there. That's why I was.
It was 50. You want the same bet?
No,
Get
we
that
can-
75 in the
go to
rack?
quarter, go to quarter.
How you doing in your rack? How's your budget?
Oh,
If
do
you
it
had
as David
anywhere
says,
close
not
to
as
the
I
kind
do.
of hair he's got, you'd be risking it too. Okay. 2 craps. It's aces. Oh my God! Look at you, buddy. 10 a heart. Wait, that's 2 5s, man. When you roll the 10s, you like it hard, don't you?
Buy it for a quarter.
There you go, buddy.
I'm just gonna pretend like you didn't say anything.
I know. He's just gonna let's just ignore that little bit of David talk, dude. Huh? Oh God, that was almost a 3 too.
It wasn't
okay.
playing like you should be playing. I was really just kind of.
And by the way, so like you have to let the budget dictate, right? You really do. You know, on a crap table, you're just if you're not letting the budget kind of create the reality. Here's 4. Here's 450. All right, so 450, 460. So you're down 140. With the 75, you would have been down less, but you're still down a little bit. But
But you would have still kept playing in this.
Okay.
Right
Yeah.
here. Right.
All right. What do you think? If you use the bridge elements, like I think the bridge part of it is big, because you're dictating your action based on where your bankroll is. And
I mean, I like it. I do. The only thing that there's a big takeaway, but it's kind of like GM spin in that sense, where you're throwing in a quarter, right? You're throwing in a little bit more money to get out in 2 hits and get out with profit.
Yeah.
I'll give it. I'll give it a golden.
Well, you know what I'm going to give it. You know what's so funny? We've been waiting a while now because some of the systems we've done recently, to be quite frank, haven't really panned out well. In fact, I had a fan of ours come in the other day and be like, "What this shit system you guys put up? Like, why are you?" I mean, not every. Sometimes we have the system, we roll it out, and it's just crap, and then we realize it's
sometimes
crap.
we do such strategies that we know we probably won't like, but some other people will like.
Yeah, and it gives you something to do on a Tuesday. I like this. I'm gonna give it a golden banana. All right, we are off to Kino to unwind.
And the truth is.